Okay, woo, we finally did it. It was getting a little down to the wire, but guys, welcome back to Bring the Juice. And the Indianapolis Colts have now officially cut quarterback Matt Ryan. That was first reported by Zach Klein of the Atlanta, a reporter, sports director, Channel 2 Atlanta reported it, confirmed by Ian Rappaport. The Colts are moving on from quarterback Matt Ryan. They are going to cut him, which is interesting because it seems like Matt Ryan definitely wants to play somewhere. Clearly not the Colts. So we'll see where his next stop is. But this move, guys, saves the Colts $17 million. This was a move that was, I think, a given. But the Colts hadn't made a move. And so many people were asking the question, man, like, what in the world is taking the Colts so long to cut Matt Ryan? People were so confused why the Colts weren't doing this. And the Colts finally make it official. They do cut Matt Ryan. So now they go from having literally no cap space 24 hours ago, to now having over 20 million, about 25 or so million in cap space with the Stephon Gilmore trade, which I will clarify, was not a big fan at the beginning of it. I understand now with the age in that contract, Colts are able to move on from him, are able to save, over $5 million with that one. I don't have the exact number. I think it's somewhere like 7 or 8 million they're going to save with that trade, getting out of that contract, and an additional 17 million with cutting Matt Ryan. So the Colts now maybe are going to be making some moves. They actually have some cap space to do so. I'd be expecting some other moves maybe from the Colts as well. But this is the first one that I think like we were all kind of just penciling in, like it wasn't, an if, it was a win when it came to that. And so, yeah, guys, that's kind of what's happened so far with the Colts, and kind of a busy day here in the last 20, 30 minutes, to be completely honest with you. Now, you could see Nick Foles. I think he'll probably end up getting cut as well, giving the Colts a couple million more in cap room. There's some other guys that could be up for trade, right? We already know about Ryan Kelly, Mo Alley Cox could be cut or traded. Or there are some other guys potentially that could be on the way out of Indianapolis as well. I think the good thing with this is that the Colts are admitting, hey, man, we're not contending for a Super Bowl in the next year. And they're, in my opinion, I kind of view it like, they're kind of wanting to reset their roster in certain ways, go a lot younger, and accrue some draft capital to build around this rookie quarterback. That's kind of what I look at. So that's the first domino to fall in terms of the quarterback for the Colts here. We'll see if Nick Foles is not too far behind Matt Ryan in terms of getting cut. But it's fairly obvious that the Colts are going to go a different direction here at quarterback. They were going to do that, pretty much since Matt Ryan, took the first couple snaps with Indianapolis last year. It was clear he wasn't it for the season. And so with the Colts having him for a 2-year, deal when they did trade for him last offseason, this cut makes a lot of sense, and it allows the Colts some more flexibility moving forward. So, guys, let me know your thoughts here on the Colts cutting Matt Ryan, and also let me know your thoughts on the Stephon Gilmore trade as well. I know we made a video, and I was not a fan of it at all when it came to that. I've kind of changed my tune just slightly, just because I understand kind of where the Colts are and kind of that hard place. It just sucks that Gilly Lock, for all he did for the Colts last year, couldn't get a little bit more draft capital. But Matt Ryan, certainly a little bit happier news, and I completely 100% agree with this move. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all the support. You guys are amazing. And I'm sure this is the first of many more moves to come here for the Colts. Seems like they're trying to clear some cap room here off their roster with some of these vets who were making too much money here. And it seems like there's a lot more guys that could potentially be on their way out of Indianapolis as well. So stay here, guys. We'll keep you updated as soon as we possibly can with this Colts news. We'll see if any more news drops tonight, because the Colts, tomorrow officially starts free agency. So maybe the Colts are looking to make a few more deals here tonight. But as it stands right now, the Colts have made 2 moves. This move right now, I think, is the better of the 2 moves, the move that makes people a little bit more happy and lets us breathe a sigh of relief. Like, okay, we don't have to worry about Matt Ryan making all that money now with the Colts. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Really appreciate all the support. And as always, guys, go Colts.